Hi Gemini, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective February reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check out your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. Now, you will find all the other placements in the playlist, so check those out whenever you feel free. Okay, let's get straight into this, Spirit. Can we get some cards for Gemini, please, for what's coming up in February? We get one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the High Priestess. So trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So this is telling me that you're very much going to be listening to your intuition as you're going through the month of February. You may also be analysing things, thinking things through thoroughly, making sure you've got a lot of information. And if you don't have your information, that's where you're going to be relying on your intuition. Very much tagging into that. The High Priestess is extremely knowledgeable. And she's very intuitive as well. She always knows the answer. So whether it is knowledge that lets her know the answer or whether it is just her gut instincts, this is very much you embodying that energy going through the month of February. So at the start of the month then we have the Seven of Winter. So there is a better choice at not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So the Seven of Winter is very much a card of, it can be deception, it can be, so it's like a lying, cheating, stealing card. It can be somebody trying to do things, plan things sneakily, trying to get away with things. It can just be somebody planning something in the quiet. So you could be there potentially planning your way through things, keeping it to yourself, not letting anybody know about it. You could be possibly trying to get away with something as well at the start of the month, or maybe somebody is doing something a little bit underhanded towards yourself and trying to get away with it. Let's get some clarity on that Seven of Winter. So we have a Four of Cups. So suggesting that someone here may not have been looking at what was in front of them, but now they know exactly what it is they want. They know what's good for them and they know what is best for their higher self, and they want to go for it. So whether somebody's planning to do something, to make a move towards something that is better for their higher good, we've got a Ten of Wands. So we've got a release of a burden here, very much dropping something that has been weighing you down very much. I mean, this particular Ten of Wands, you know, he's got all of those wands on his back, being squashed on the floor, very much ready to move out of that, crawl away from it. And then we have a Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, now this could be somebody new coming into your energy. This could be you knowing what it is that you want. Now, to me, I've got a feeling it's you making a planning in the quiet, keeping things to yourself, keeping things secret. I think that you have been sitting on something, you've been bored, you've been unhappy for a while, whatever it is that's keeping you bored, you know, you've got a big burden on your back. You very much know what's good for you. You know you need to do something about it. You know that you're not happy with whatever it is that is going on. You know that it's a really heavy burden, but you're making plans to move away from it. This Page of Pentacles is very much somebody that is starting something. They've got an idea, they know what they want, they're starting to run with it. Now this could be you learning some new skills. It could be like an apprenticeship or some sort of course you're going on. It can also be indicating a brand new job that you could be starting. It's something where it's fresh and it's new. Now, it could also be somebody coming towards you with something, some sort of tangible offer, something that they want to give you. Maybe somebody's coming in with a gift. The pages can tend to be apologies sometimes as well, or a message. So maybe it could be somebody offering you a job. It could be somebody coming into your life that is offering you some sort of gift as well there. I mean, this particular page is sitting on a big chest of gems and jewels. You know, lots of jewellery going on there, coins. Got fruit and vegetables in there too, weirdly enough. But yeah, so whatever you feel is abundance, it looks as though somebody's coming to give you an offer for it. Somebody's coming to offer you something, potentially with a brand new contract. She's got a contract in her hands. I mean, she might be sitting there reading a scroll, I suppose, of some form, but could very much be a contract of employment potentially. So maybe you're planning to move into a new job because you know it's good for you and the current one you're in is a big burden. Like I say, it could be maybe somebody wants to, you know, give you some sort of friendship offer or a start of a relationship, and they're coming to give you a gift, something small, tangible, maybe a piece of jewellery, maybe a fruit hamper. Just putting it out there. There's a lot of fruit on that. You know, grapes, apples, cherries. I want to say plums. There's a butternut squash in there. It could be a pear, but it looks like a butternut squash. Now, your challenge, we've got a 5 of winter. So walk away from dishonest associations, realising that what you thought you wanted wasn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Now, to me, that 5 of winter goes hand in hand with this 4 of cups. So it could be that you had something that you thought was for you to start with, and that's now made you bored, and that's why you now know what it is that you want. Now, it could be that what you think you want isn't actually what's good for you as well. So it's trying to work out what's going to make you happy at the end of the day, and what's worth the effort. You're not wanting to put the effort into something anymore. You're needing to walk away from something, especially people and things that are dishonest. Possibly in a conflict too. Let's get some clarity on that 5 of winter. So we've got the Justice card. So there's a decision being made here about something. Now, whether this is you making a decision or somebody else making a decision, it's a decision that is being made in a fair and just way as well. And it's going to be in your favour. I feel like it's you making a decision about something, possibly about walking away from certain people. Maybe certain behaviours are coming to light and justice is being served. We've got a 2 of Pentacles suggesting that certain things need to be put into balance. Maybe you've been juggling a lot recently and it's time to rebalance things. We do also have an Ace of Wands, so you are struggling with energy here at the moment. You've lost the passion and the drive for something, and you're no longer really interested in putting in the effort. You're completely exhausted. I'm not surprised, to be honest, when you've been carrying around 10 wands on your back. You know, that will completely exhaust you. So you've got nothing left in the tank potentially. And that could be very much why you're walking away from whatever this dishonesty is, whatever this energy is of this 5 of winter. And I think whoever's making this decision, it's going to help balance you out so you can get the rest that you need. Now, when you get through this in your challenge, we do have a 10 of summer in the outcome. So an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So this is telling me that you're going to have, you know, whatever it is, you're going to find something that's going to make you emotionally happy. You're going to be happy at the end with this outcome. You know, once you've got through this challenge, you're going to have you're going to have a happy outcome. You're going to have emotional fulfillment. Now, whether that is in a new job or whether it's a relationship, I'm not sure. It could be either. It's family, friends, whatever you consider as being, you know, your emotional happiness. This is very much you having that. We have a Two of Cups, so there could be a relationship here. Now it could just be a friendship as well. But the Two of Cups, it generally does symbolise some sort of relationship. But yeah, you being in union with someone, being happy, emotionally fulfilled there. Could just be you being in harmony with yourself, both parts of you, the masculine and the feminine aspects of you. I mean, if you have a look at this particular two, does it not remind you a bit of the yin yang? Then you've got masculine and feminine, which embodies a yin yang as well. So, you know, we do have an Ace of Swords, so you are going to be finding out some sort of truth, possibly something you may have been keeping from yourself. It doesn't necessarily look like anything particularly bad, but I mean, this particular Ace of Swords, she's very defensive. So it does look as though you may be cutting certain things out of your life that don't serve you. And then we have trying to remember which one this one is, because the picture is not particularly obvious. I want to say it's the Lovers, because of the dolphins on it. The picture's not particularly helpful, is it? Could be Temperance, I suppose. Let me double check. Can't believe I'm double checking. It is the Lovers. So we've got the two dolphins at the back. You know, the only kind of indication there of something to do with lovers. It's dolphins mate for life, you know. Otherwise, you know, you've obviously got this lady, Phil, you know, she's feeling her emotions. Water's very much the emotions here. Yeah, just really giving me a lot more emotional fulfillment, possibly, like I say, with a person. So you could very much be meeting somebody, maybe, possibly somebody, you could be meeting somebody in a workplace, maybe you're going into a new job where you meet someone. It could even be you giving an offer out to somebody. But yeah, you're getting emotional fulfillment. You're making choices that are good for you. I mean, the Lovers card at the end of the day is also a card of choice. So it could just be you choosing a particular, like I say, you could be choosing a new job. I mean, I'm going to put this as being a personal choice card because, I mean, other than the dolphins, like I say, there's not really much else in there symbolising lovers. I think it could be very much you being in harmony with yourself, feeling really happy, being in a really happy place, cutting people out that don't serve you. Like I say, you could be getting into a new relationship. We've got both the Two of Cups and the Lovers card there. And the Ten of Summer is very much about emotional fulfillment as a unit. So family, friends, you know, whatever. So yeah, so you could very well be going into some sort of new relationship at the end of February. So to me, it looks as though you may have gone through something in the past and you're very much needing to close this chapter out with that Ten of Wands there, releasing that burden to let something new in. And then, yeah, your challenge is very much knowing that things were done for the greater good, walking away from people that no longer serve you, and potentially trying to keep your energy up. Like I say, you're going to have this beautiful outcomes, happy, it's emotionally fulfilling, it's full of love, love for yourself, possibly love for somebody else, love with your family and friends, and you're going to be learning some new stuff. You know, that Ace of Swords there is learning new truths, potentially about yourself, possibly about others, but it's also cutting out things that no longer serve you, which is always a good thing. Right, now I'm going to get you some Spirit of the Animal oracles to see if there's any more messages Spirit wants to give. And we're going to get you Whispers of the Ocean as well. So we've got Giraffe, Visionary. So rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. And then we've got Owl, Magic. So choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So very much embodying that high priestess energy there. So you can move forward knowing that you've made a fair and just decision. And you can bring back in some balance into your life. Right, let's get some Whispers of the Ocean as well for you. Or one of them. So we have back on task. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule or a project you're working on, or could use some fine tuning. So take some time to look at the finer details on things. Don't rush ahead. Obviously, if you've got a lot on your plate, quality over quantity, make sure that you're doing what you can do the best possible, and if you can't get everything done, you can't get everything done. Sometimes it's best to just do what you can do and leave the rest. I know it's not ideal, but sometimes that's what you've got to do. One thing at a time. You're not a machine. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Gemini. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. If you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscription button. And if you press the notification bell as well, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck for February, and thank you very much for joining me.